What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to Monday morning's Anfield Agenda News Roundup. There is loads for me to go through in today's video. If you're joining us for the first time since we unveiled our new studio on Sunday evening, hope you guys like it. It's something we're really proud of. Ben did absolutely amazing work making sure it was ready to go, and we're happy to finally be able to show it to you guys. Would love to know your thoughts in the comment section. Right, look, I'm going to get straight into it. So we're going to go through today and we're going to speak about Liverpool's interest in a midfielder from Brazil who isn't Andre Trinidad. We're also going to be speaking about our search for a centre-back, which Liverpool player had one of the fastest strikes at the Euros, and lots more over the next 8 to 10 minutes. This video is sponsored by Surfshark, the best VPN on the market. Surfshark is an app or browser extension that allows you to change your location to access websites in other countries and keep you safe and secure from hackers. Using Surfshark, we here in Ireland can access other countries' Netflix libraries or other streaming platforms like DAZN in Spain for all those important Premier League games. Surfshark keeps you safe and private by protecting everything you do online. Everything. When your device connects to the internet, all that information is, in a way, blurred out. Surfshark is particularly useful for keeping you safe from being hacked if you use public Wi-Fi. Let's say you're in a cafe, you're at college, you're out and about, they've got you covered. Surfshark allows you to use one subscription on unlimited devices, meaning you can share your account with friends or family or that neighbour who's a little bit cheap. On top of all of this, Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can also upgrade to Surfshark One, which includes the VPN, an alert system for breaches related to your data, such as emails and credit cards, and an antivirus software for your desktop. Our sign-up offer gives you Surfshark VPN for a little over €2 a month. Simply scan the QR code on screen right now or use the link in the description and enter the code Anfield Agenda at checkout. So, let's start off with that England player who nearly burst the net. It is Trent AlexanderArnold, because his penalty for England at the Euros is one of the fastest and hardest strikes measured so far at the Euros. Maybe a little indication there to Gareth Southgate that, give him more game time. You've seen how quickly he stepped up, how composed and calm he was as he buried that penalty into the roof of the net to send England into the semi-finals. Well, there you go. We've now got statistical backing up there of the fact that it was a very ferocious strike. Next up, it's not really Liverpool related, but it does go to show you what our competitors are doing in the market. So the Evening Standard have said Arsenal are in talks over a move for Bologna defender Riccardo Calafiori. No real surprises there, but it's the latter part of this post that makes me concerned. They talk about them looking at Rafinha as well, but mostly the worrying part for me is that they are plotting a significant spending spree as they look to wrestle away that league title for Manchester City. So, John, if you're watching, this is what we're up against, my man. We need to go out there and stock up as well, because Arsenal, they're not resting on their laurels, bringing in Declan Rice and others. They're going out there to try and sign 2 players because they feel they have 2 spaces in their squad. Sound familiar, John? You know what to do. Next up, Liverpool are apparently one of 4 teams looking at Juventus defender and centre-back Gilson BREMER. We've been linked with this guy for quite a while. I don't believe these links, quite frankly. I think it's just lazy journalism. No doubt Juventus may be looking to try and sell him. Publicly, they're saying they don't want to, but yeah, putting a €70 million price tag on him means that they're absolutely open to it. My thoughts here. I think Liverpool should be looking to bring in Crystal Palace's Mark Gay whenever he's finished at the Euros with England, and I don't think these BREMER links hold much substance. In fact, I'd be worried if they did, because we could have got him significantly cheaper before Juventus signed him. Right, off to the Daily Mirror next, and they say that none, I repeat, none of Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, nor Trent AlexanderArnold will be sold by Liverpool in the immediate future. What's the immediate future, though? That's not a statistically measurable number there, is it? Is the immediate future tomorrow, next month, by the end of the window? I don't know. It's a bit of a bland statement, but it does feel like Liverpool are certainly going to go into the new campaign with these 3 guys. I will say, though, there's a little twist still to come in the Salah situation. I don't think Liverpool are silly enough to lose him on a free in a year's time, but let's wait and see what happens. We've got another update on Lenny Yaro, and surprise, surprise, the update is that Real Madrid are still favourites to sign him. But Liverpool, Manchester United and Real Madrid are all hanging around waiting for scraps off the table in case Real Madrid can't do what they will do, which is sign the generational talent of a centre-back. And I think we just look odd still hanging around here. Fabrizio Romano was speaking on his YouTube channel last night, and he said the very same thing, that Liverpool, Manchester United and PSG are hanging around, but it is believed the player wants Real Madrid want the player, so you can see where this is going. Most likely he will end up at Real Madrid, and we have to continue to look for a centre-back. So move it along, please, John, if you'd be so kind. Right, next up, I'm going to view this as good news, perhaps. Liverpool linked Yoan Bakayoko is seriously of interest to Al Hilal. The reason I say it's good news is I don't think he's ready quite yet, from what I've been able to gather, for that step up to the Premier League. So if he wants to ruin his career and throw it away and go over to earn a load of dough in Saudi, maybe he'll make that decision. But there is one forward that we've been linked to who we have been ruled out of signing. It isn't Yoan Bakayoko, because we're still linked to him. And honestly, I'd find it rather underwhelming if we signed him. I'd much rather Gordon, Nico Williams or Federico Chiesa, but he is a young talent, and it looks like Al Hilal are going to try and bring him over. One thing that I do want to say, though, is Ben Jacobs has said that Liverpool have ruled themselves out of signing Creno Somerville. Again, no real surprises to me here. We know Chelsea had been interested. I feel like we would have moved sooner if we were really interested in signing him. And it is a bit of a punt, this one. It's a bit of a difficult one. How he played with Leeds in the Championship is a big step up to him then going and competing in the Champions League with Liverpool. So I've always been a bit dubious about this. I had some caution over it because, of course, we have a Dutch manager. He would know all about Creno Somerville, but I would have hoped that our expectations and our hopes are a little bit higher than Creno Somerville. So good news. Ben Jacobs has said we've been ruled out. I'm saying good news a lot with players that we're not signing, right? But that's probably because they're ones that I don't really want us to sign. I have higher ambitions there, so good news for those two anyway. But again, let us know your thoughts. Maybe you disagree with me. Now, I've saved the best for last. The one you probably clicked on the video to find out about. So, Liverpool have been linked with a Brazilian midfielder. It isn't Andre Trinidad, but he does share the same agency as Andre Trinidad. Who am I talking about? Well, it's somebody that you will have seen in the Premier League already. I am speaking about Wolves' Joao Gomes, who was knocked out of the Copa America last night by Uruguay, played in central midfield in the game. Somebody who I think would be a good get at Liverpool, somebody who I would have no problem whatsoever if we are to go after him. And according to Ben Jacobs, well, yes, we are going after him. They've said Liverpool really like Joao Gomes. Let's wait and see what happens here. But hang on, I'm confused, because weren't the club briefing that we weren't looking for central midfielders because there was nobody in the world that we could bring in who was better than Wataru Endo or the options that we currently had? It's almost like they're not telling us all the truth. And maybe their briefings are to distract people while they go about their business. And I'm okay with that. I'm just not okay with being talked down to like an idiot by journalists who think we can't see the wood from the trees. It's very obvious we need a centre-back and a defensive midfielder or a holding midfielder. And Joao Gomes from Wolves and Brazil would be absolutely grand, in my opinion. Love to know your thoughts on it. Do you think there's much truth to this one? Have you watched enough of him playing to think that he would be good enough to make that step up? He is still a young midfielder, but I do like the link, and hopefully what Ben Jacobs has been saying holds some truth. We're also discussing the possibility of going for Ryan Aït-Nouri from Wolves as well. So I don't know how much annoyance we're going to be giving Wolves in this summer transfer market, but that is pretty much it from me, my friends. So as I said, we will be back with a video at 5 o'clock, and then we'll be live tonight at 8:45 for the late night agenda. It's now over to you guys to let us know your thoughts on everything I spoke about in this window. From the three boys not being sold this year, Salah, Trent and Virgil, to Joao Gomes, to those wide players being linked with moves away that aren't to Liverpool, Creno Somerville, and of course Yoan Bakayoko. I'll catch up with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely Monday ahead. I know it's a new work week, it's not great, but still have Euros action to take care of. So Tuesday, Wednesday and Sunday, it's going to be all about the football. We will see you guys later on this evening. Thanks for your time. Have a lovely one. Bye bye.